What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Rolled to 400 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I was just thinking about Trae Young, and I saw a tweet the other day saying that Trae Young is disappointed that the Hawks didn't sign a contract extension, and I just feel like his talent is being wasted by the Hawks. To be quite honest with you, like a player of Trae Young's caliber who is obviously a pass first guard, he could get to the 3-point shot, he could foul bait up to what like the best of them, and the Hawks not being an automatic playoff team kind of really sucks, like when you think about it, because in my opinion there's not a lot of point guards better than Trae Young. And when the casual NBA fan talks about basketball or the top guards in the league, like I never see Trae Young's name included, which is kind of crazy to me because he puts up the stats. When you watch the games, you notice that Trae Young is a really impactful player, but look at the Hawks. Like, are we going to tune into Hawks games when you know, like, they're probably going to lose and you're just watching for Trae Young to pass the ball, shoot some long distance threes, get to his floater? Like, is a casual fan not going to watch that and not a real basketball watcher that know that looking at Trae Young, he's one of the best players in the league right now, and nobody's going to appreciate him because of the Hawks roster? And yes, I'm not. With that being said, like I can acknowledge that the Hawks have put a legitimate kind of roster, a playoff roster, I would say, next to Trae Young, and hoping to make a playoff run in this weak Eastern Conference this season with the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum being injured, and Tyrese Halliburton being out for the season. Like, you're going to look for the Hawks to make a run, but at the same time, these last couple seasons haven't been good for the Hawks at all, and the real chance that Trae Young and the Hawks have had was the 2020-2021 season, when they made their incredible run and they were doing what they had to do for them to win games, and obviously going against the Milwaukee Bucks, the NBA champions at the time. Like, and Trae Young, I remember he got injured, his ankle got injured, and they were up. I'm pretty sure it was Game 7 or Game 6. I can't remember which game, but they were going against the Giannis-less Bucks, and Chris Middleton ended up closing them out. But I don't know. It just feels like a player like Trae Young should have more playoff experience, like more like opportunities to get past the first round. Like, that's not what has been going on, and Trae Young has really been neglected by NBA media because nobody's watching Hawks games, to be quite honest with you. And if you really sit down and pay attention to it, Trae Young has been doing the same exact stuff since he entered the league. And when he first entered the league, they were giving him his respect. They were kind of giving him his chance to shine. Like, they were acknowledging him. Now, like, you're just going to be like, oh my God, Trae Young needs to get off the Hawks. Like, we're not going to appreciate him till he gets off to the Hawks. He gets to a real championship contender team. And that's obviously not what the Hawks are. Do we honestly fuck, my voice is messed up, my bad. Do we honestly expect the Hawks to make a championship push this season? No, I don't. And that being said, like, do y'all think Trae Young's talent's being wasted by the Hawks? Because maybe that's just a personal opinion to me. Like, what I've been witnessing for the last couple seasons with looking at the Hawks and looking at Trae Young, the way he plays, like the way his whole mannerisms, like Trae Young is not going to be respected while the Hawks, and if he does get respected and the Hawks somehow make a playoff push and make another conference finals push, is that when Trae Young is going to get his respect? That's how long it's going to take? Like, that's why I don't understand NBA media not giving players their respect when they're obviously down at the bottom, and you're seeing what the NBA superstar has to deal with, or if you're ready to NBA star, whatever you want to call Trae Young, like, you're ready to do that. Like, it just doesn't make sense that Trae Young is not talked about in a highly regard dealing with his situation. But I'm not saying this to just shit on the Hawks, because Trae Young can honestly request a trade, and I feel like if they do request a trade, the Hawks can get a lot of assets for Trae Young. We saw what Desmond Bane got you for the Memphis Grizzlies, and I think Trae Young being this, like I said in the beginning of the video, like this pass first guard, this guard being able to shoot the three, He's able to get crafty in the layup, go get crafty layups. He's able to foul bait like one of the best of them. Like, I don't know, like, and if you want to say defense, fine. He is one of the worst defenders in the league, but what he does defensively, he makes up for it on the offensive end because he generates you a lot of points and he generates you opportunities. Like, he's averaging above 10 assists to guys that can't create their own shots. Like, that cannot, like, on any other team, they would be an offensive liability, and Trae Young is making them look manageable. He's looking like a young CP. Like, I'm not going to compare him to CP because, honestly, that might be disrespectful, but the way they both pass, the way they both look to get their teammates involved, like, you can say that. And with the scoring aspect, like, Trae Young is still an aggressive scorer. When it's time to go get a bucket, Trae Young is going to go get a bucket. But when it comes to managing the game, Trae Young knows how to get his teammates involved. And I don't know. Like, I don't see people calling Trae Young one of the best passers in the league. Like, averaging above 11.5 assists, leading the league in assists this season. I don't see anybody talking about that. This season, Trae Young played 76 games. Yes, 76 games. He averaged 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 11.5 assists. Come on. Like, averaging that many assists passing to guys like Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels obviously improved his game this season. Zachary Ricochet, the number 1 pick, who it could be somewhat of a role player. I don't expect him to be an all-star, but hey, who knows? Jalen Johnson, who went down with injury earlier in the season, he's lobbing to Clint Capella. Clint Capella is one of the worst big men in the league. I won't be persuaded. I watched him this season. Like, no. Onyeka Okongwu, who is great at the game of basketball, and I don't know. He's passing to guys like Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann was shitty this season. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot of shit that Trae Young is not being respected for, and I don't know why. Even last season, in the 2023-2024 season, he averaged 25 points, 2 rebounds, and 10.5 assists. Or basically 11 assists, my bad. But not just saying his stats. Let me go through the records for y'all, because I did this in the other corrupt version that corrupted, obviously. In the 2020-2021 season, the season where he obviously had his best chance, they went 41-31. In the next season, in the 2021-2022 season, they went 43-39. And the next season, the 2022-2023 season, they went 41-41. In the 2023-2024 season, they went 36-46. And this season, last season, they went 40-42. Like, for a player of Trae Young's caliber and the way I'm talking about it, like, in order for Trae Young to get his respect, he has to be a top 5 seed. And even that, he has to be a top 4 seed. Because I remember when Trae Young was in conversations with one of the best point guards in the league. Like, now, like, Trae Young is just this forgotten quantity when we talk about NBA basketball, or from a casual fan. Like, you got to really enjoy basketball for you to bring up Trae Young, or maybe make an argument for Trae Young being a top 5 guard in the league. And even saying that, that's going to be a hard conversation you're going to have to argue with somebody. I'm not saying that I'm putting Trae Young in my top 5 guards list. I'm just saying, like I said in the beginning of the video, there's not a lot of guards better than Trae Young at this current moment of time. And looking at the Hawks roster, like, they're going to look to make a push, like I said earlier in the video. But can they honestly do that? I don't. Or can they make a playoffs? Yes, I do think this roster, barring injuries, can make the playoffs. But with that being said, can they make a championship push, like I said earlier in the video? No, I do not think that can happen. But if Trae Young wants out and finally requests a trade, I think his presence can make a championship threat elevate to obviously getting a championship, and him being one of the best players in the league. I just think that Trae Young should get his recognition and Trae Young should get his respect. But let me know. That's just my opinion at the end of the day. Let me know how y'all feel about Trae Young, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the channel icon's right here on the right, and there's a video on the left. Click one of them holes if you didn't watch it already, and subscribe. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate you.